talking about the some of the exercises and the process that we've done in the lead up to performing This Is Our Youth. We've had a beautiful long rehearsal period, so we've been able to really work on embodying the characters. And there's been a couple of key things that we want to share with you that we've done. One of them is getting the backstory really into our bodies. Something that I do is I'll make a playlist specific to the show and specific to the issues of the characters. So they get to move through their early childhood times into their sort of more 7, 8, 9-year-old, quite demanding time of children's lives. Because these characters are all Jewish, we looked at bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs, then looking at their teenagers and what specifically each of these characters were going through as teenagers. And then for all of them, things happened through those later teen years that impacted on their life. So that needs to live in the body. For everyone, there'll often be some kind of tragedy, loss, a death, parents separating, which will impact on who those people then become. And then also to look at also what is joyous in these characters' lives and when they get to really have a sense of who they are and what they want to be. And all of that backstory work, you can write it down, but there's no point just writing down your backstory if it's not moved into your body. So that's why we then looked at moving through each of those phases of these characters' lives so that they become much more real people. And also for me, this process helps the actors understand and love those characters instead of what we all will tend to do initially is judge the characters. So we can't judge our characters. They're real people with real hopes and needs and loves. And we need to understand that and need to know where it lives in us and also what that connection is between the actors and the characters. So that was one very important part of the process of the backstory. My favourite exercises that we did is an exercise that I want to acknowledge Jean-Louis Rodrigue for, which is to combine art, music and the animal work. So the characters looked at something that they were wanting to question, and so they picked a piece of artwork and they picked a piece of music and they picked an animal. And we combined looking at the picture, bringing in the music, doing the animal, and then just having a bit of the dialogue around that. And it was really quite profound in terms of of the depth that it then gave these characters and the actors' understanding of these characters as people.